in the beginning, I had more white people than Hispanics. DJ Angel in the building.
All right, you here with DJ Angel. You got DJ Sincere. We're about to do our next interview.
How you doing, Sincere? Long time no see, man.
Long time no see. I know we worked together a little bit.
Yeah. For those who don't know, me and Sincere first met at El Toro. Used to be on St. Andrews Road. We used to tear that place up, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The good old days, right?
Right. So tell me how you got into DJing. Like what got it all started?
Ah man, well, when I was 12, I came back from living in Panama. I was there for about 2 years. And when I came back, my mom was dating somebody. And turns out that guy was a radio host for Ritmo Latino. It was an AM and FM station at one point. Unfortunately, the owner died. May he rest in peace. But he used to take me every Sunday to the radio station. He would show me the promos, how to do the controllers, the mixers, how to talk on the mic, stuff like that.
Right.
So that was a really good experience for me. It kind of set me to where I am now. Unfortunately, once the radio shut down, it was kind of a void there. But we still had parties. We still had more of a majority of Latin parties. And of course, he was the host of the Latin Festival. So we also did that once a year on Main Street. And we got to this place called Latinos on Old Poster Road. And our day was Thursdays, Tropical Thursdays. And we were there for about, I'd say, 7 or 8 months. A good steady, residency. And but all good things must come to an end. So that sort of got me on the platform, getting my name out there, because I've been DJ Angel since the beginning.
Okay.
So and
now how old were you at the radio station?
I was about 12, 13 years old.
Okay. And how old are you now?
I am 22 years old now.
Okay, so about 10 years in the game.
I want to say more like 8, because in the beginning, I was just majority of just watching how things were done instead of physically, actually DJing and stuff.
Right.
He would let me every once in a while, switch a song or put an instrumental while he talks on the radio, and that was really fun. And I miss those days. But once Latinos ended, that's when me and you met at El Toro. Chewy, the owner, he knew me from Latinos, so he decided, hey, Fridays and Saturdays, let's do Latin nights here. Then that's when I met you. You were on the other side of the club. I was on one side.
Right.
Oh man. So unfortunately, that also came to an end. For those of you who don't know, something happened. Anyways, it's no longer there.
Right. Something unfortunate happened.
Something unfortunate. So again, I always had the Latin Festival. So Mr. Padilla, he runs the Latin Festival on Main Street. He would always give me a spot either for the kickoff party or the after party or the actual festival, which I always love. And it's like 10 hours straight just playing music.
Right.
Great. Then eventually I got into 5 points because, if you're a teenager, all you want to do is just go to 5 points.
Absolutely.
And, I would go talk to the managers and stuff. I would, hey, I'm a DJ. Let me come do a spot here and then. If you like it, pay me. If you don't, thank you for your time. And I did that at Sharky's. They said no. I did that at Poorhouse. They said no. And what's the one in front of Poorhouse? Icebreaker? No. Icebreakers? I don't know. Either way, they all said no.
Okay.
So eventually, Thirsty Paris.
I'm familiar with that. Yeah. Yep.
They finally said, you know what, Angel? We're going to give you $100 and we're going to let you DJ all night.
Okay.
That was pretty big for me. Now looking back on it, $100 isn't that much for a whole night of DJing, but we did that, and I think he gave me either Thursdays or Saturdays, I'm not really sure, but we started off doing it once a month, and then we started doing it twice a month. Then I was there almost every week DJing. We would throw phone parties and all of that. It was pretty good. And then social was always the one I wanted to get into.
And this is where we're at right now, social, right?
Social right now. This is where I've been for the past 9, 10 months. Well, almost a year now, almost a year. The next 2 weeks, it's gonna be a year. So I always wanted to get into social, but the problem was social was always booked up like 3 months prior. So there was never really leeway for me to get in there until Mr. Padilla, the man who runs the Main Street Festival, he came and he discussed it with the owners because they were transitioning to new owners at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He talked to the new owner, and the owner was open to the idea of doing Latin nights. So we started doing it once a month, regularly. The first party was July 25th, 2015, and it was a hit, man.
How'd that go?
It was great. We were at capacity that night. There was a line all the way down to the street, Gervais Street.
Okay.
So it was pretty good. And then the official start of the Latin Nights wasn't the July 25th, but it was going to be the after party of the Main Street Latin Festival. That was the official debut of Latin Nights. So the debut of the after party of the Main Street Latin Festival came around. It was here at Social. I think they were charging $5 at the door, regular what they're charging now. And I think around the festival ended at 10. I came here. I was already here at like 9:30, and by 11, this place was at capacity.
Okay.
Because Main Street is right around the corner.
Right.
So all you gotta do is just take a taxi and
Just keep the party going.
Yeah, keep the party going.
All right.
So that started, and unfortunately, the owner that we had established Latin Nights with, he decided to sell the business and go back to Europe. That's where he was originally from. So he let us know beforehand, hey, I'm going to sell the place. I just want to let you know, maybe the new owners are willing to work with you. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely put in a word for you. So he sold the place around, I want to say September. So literally, as soon as we started Latin Nights, he was selling the place. And the new owners, thankfully I knew him. His name was Matt Sicados. He's one of the owners here. And I said, hey Matt, we've been doing Latin Nights here for the past couple months. Things have been going good. What do you want to do? He said, you know what? We're going to keep doing things how they've been going. He put me in this back room, and ever since, every Friday and Saturday, I've been here for the past year.
All right. So what kind of crowd do you get on Latin Nights? Is it just Latinos?
Oh,
or
no.
Is
Because Social is mainly, it's an open format club. That's what it is. And I just get Latin Nights here in the back.
So tell me what open format means, or tell the people what open format
Open
means.
format pretty much means all genres, hip hop, house, pop. You can throw in some country. It's open format. You play with the crowd. And we actually, in the beginning, I had more white people than Hispanics.
Okay.
And now we get everything. Chinese, Arabians, Egyptians, Hispanics, of course, white people, black people, and they all love the music.
Right, they just mesh.
Like I put a salsa on, and every American and black person will be in here dancing with the Hispanics. Like, it doesn't matter if they don't understand the music. As long as you feel the beat, you're good to go.
Right, so whether it's a salsa or bachata or whatever it may
Get a
be,
good vibe to it.
it's got a good vibe. All right.
And plus, I always throw in, those English songs with a bachata backbeat or something like
Right.
that. So I try to make them feel comfortable.
Okay. So what do you think the age group of your draw is?
I think my range group right now would be anywhere from 21 to late 40s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get an older crowd in here more on Fridays than Saturdays, because on Saturdays I try to keep it, open to the public. But Fridays I'm strict Latin music. So they come in, like the heavy core salsero guys, they'll come in here and dance and stuff.
Okay. So where do you see you taking your DJ career in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I really want to be running my own label, hiring artists. I mean, not that I don't want to be DJing, but I want to be more like behind the scenes running everything.
Right, send it to the next level.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So you want to run a Latin label, or you want to run something with more of a...
I want to do something that caters
base.
to a broad base, caters to everybody. If I hear a good country artist that I like, I'll sign them.
Okay.
Good house DJ, I'll sign them. Hip hop, why not?
Why not? Right. So what would you have to say to artists who want to try and Latino artists maybe in the local area or around the South Carolina, North Carolina, stuff like that want to get played in your club?
Just get on me on my social media. Get in contact with me. I've played a lot of local artists lately. I think the past one, his name was John La Voz. He gave me a reggaeton track. I do ask artists to keep it clean, even though it is a 21 and up club. I want to make people feel comfortable.
Right.
Because you get a whole bunch of bad words spilling.
Right.
This music blasting full volume. It might make some people feel uncomfortable. So.
Because in the DJ game, the one thing we know is everyone will dance to a clean track Not everyone will dance to a
That
dirty
is
one.
right. Learn that, DJs. Learn that. Because it doesn't matter what equipment you have, you need the music. If you don't have the music, you can't do anything.
Right.
Because you can play the hits all night, but that's only like 2 hours worth of music.
Right.
What are you going to do after those 2 hours?
So, just kind of hit us with all the social media tags that you have. Where can we find you?
I'm on everywhere. Facebook, www.facebook.com/djangel203. On Instagram, @official DJ Angel. Same name on Twitter. I don't have a Tumblr or anything like that. So I'm just like on the three main ones: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Now, I think I remember seeing you on SoundCloud. You
Yes,
had a mix on
but
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, they've been deleting a lot of my mixes lately.
Okay.
I don't know why. I guess copyright infringement.
Copyright infringement,
But
okay.
I mean, that thing's killing me. So I'm switching to audiomac.com. Right now, I don't know my URL right now.
Okay.
But I'll definitely make sure to get that to you.
We'll tag it in the bottom
Yeah,
of the
we'll tag it in the
comments,
bottom,
and
yeah.
you'll see all that. So, just real quick, just at the end here, anything you'd like to say to subscribers or to anybody that's going to see this video?
Just want to say thank you to you, man, taking the time out of your day, giving me this interview. Everybody, make sure you follow me on all my social media and come to social. Have a good time.